Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with match number 2 with our Playing on a Budget. This is a pretty aggressive hand. Unfortunately, these tap lands are kind of weird in this deck because I'd like to go first turn Soldier to Pantheon and second turn Temple of Plenty. We're definitely going to keep this go. I most likely will still lead off with the Soldier to Pantheon. And it starts out with a Nykthos Shrine and Nyx, so most likely a green deck. This will give us more information, though, if we do draw into an untapped land. You know what? I think I guarantee the Fleecemane Lion coming out on time. So I'm going to Temple of Plenty here. And we'll scry. Ooh, I like that, but I'm going to put it at the bottom because we definitely want to hit into another land. And our opponent just keeps a one of Nykthos Shrine and Nyx. That is, you have to mulligan that. I don't care how lovely your hand is. I don't care if there's 3 Elvish Mystics and maybe he accidentally passed a turn. He's saying whoops here. But you cannot keep a one of Nykthos Shrine and Nyx. That is like a no-land hand. As it's just... Nykthos Shrine and Nyx is very, very hard to... If it's your only land to really get you value. Hunt the Weak. Double Hunt the Weeks now. I think what we'll do is we'll just put out the Fleecemane Lion and then just try to protect it with the feats. We absolutely have to, again, hit into that second land. I think he accidentally passed the turn, though. He's got a Voyaging Satyr, so this is going to be Mono Green Devotion. And unfortunately for us, we just hit a Satyr Grovedancer. That's not going to be what we want. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to play Hardened Scales and a Soldier to the Pantheon. Attacking with the Fleecemane Lion. And he's down to a 13. So next turn we have action. We have being able to double counters with both feet and the... Scales is quite nice. He puts down a Courser Crewfix, finds an Eidolon of Blossoms on top. But we have an extremely aggressive hand. He's got the Devotion now. He's going to have pretty good at Devotion. Hitting a land here is pivotal. It allows us to take out either the Courser of Crewfix or the Voyaging Satyr. Eventually with the... Yeah, there we go. With the Hunt the Weak. So I think here we just attack in with both. And given the option to block with the Courser on the Soldier of the Pantheon. Or block in here. I didn't want to play the Satyr Grovedancer first. It kind of gives him... And he chooses not to block. I kind of just want a Feat of Resistance here. But I think we're going to spread out our damage. We're going to put the counters actually on the Satyr Grovedancer here. He's going to take 5. I mean, I could be making him take more with the feet, but that's fine. Goes down to a 12. And we'll Grovedancer. And again, spread the love. Now we have a 3-3 there. And again, next turn if we draw into that, Hunt the Weak will be in great shape. He's going to have some decent, especially that Jungle Hollow. That's going to come into play tap, though. Yeah, he can still cast anything in his hand. Yeah, some pretty good devotion. 4 devotion already, so the... 4, oh yeah, he can untap. So let's see. So 4, and then untap again, and add 6. Alright, he's just going to choose for the Eidolon. Drives him a... Oh, okay, so a Whip is in there. This can be black-green Constellation. It's going to be the BG Devotion Constellation, which might be a bit of an issue. This is going to be very, very crucial for us to take out this Eidolon of Blossom, or Courser Crewfix, or even Voyaging Satyr at this point. As he has 4 cards in hand. And plenty. I think Courser is the right play to take out. But that doesn't even matter because we didn't hit the land that we needed. So I think we just attack in with everything. He still can't cast that Whip, which is nice. Still, oh no, he can. No, he can't. He's either black. No, he can untap with the Voyaging Satyr. So he decides to block there. That's awesome because we can feat. Give him pro-green. And kill off that Courser. So that actually worked like a Hunt the Weak. And that, again, that kills his Devotion. That kills his ability to play lands off the top. And we still get in there for 6. He's down to an 8. Again, drawing into that land next turn will probably be the difference between him winning and losing here. He can get in for drawing a card with the Whip. He has still plenty of Devotion mana, though, especially with Elvish Mystic and Sylvan Caryatid. Hoping just a Whip comes out. Because it's even though it does draw him a card from the Eidolon of Blossom, it's the weakest card. So there's a Whip. He probably should have tapped it a little bit No, it doesn't matter. Because he can still activate the Nightthose Shrine of Nyx with the Elvish Mystic. And still have 5 Devotion. So he could go a Plukranos. And we actually have no way to get it above a 5/5. It'll be up to, with the Hunt the Weak, it'll be our biggest guy will be a 5/5. So if it's a Plukranos, that's tough. It's just another Courser, and he finds a land. Oh geez. Did he play a land? I hope he doesn't notice that he can actually play that land. So I'm down to a 10. Reclamation Sage in the sideboard is going to be an all-star. Okay, so he does play the land. Gains another life. So come on, land off the top for us. We have it Ajani's Pridemate. That's not horrible. I'm pretty sure we can just get in there for some free damage here. He won't want to block. Wait, he has to block here. Yeah, I can't give him a choice here, so it's going to be just attacking in. Goes net up to... No, it still does an extra damage if I attack in with everything. So, yep, he'll lose 5. But he's going to have an insane amount of mana. It's probably going to be Hornet Queen type mana. And we're just that one land off from really taking over this game. At least I have a play, I guess, with the Pridemate. But it's not the greatest play. Gets another land or a waste off the top, so he's hitting those perfectly. 6 cards still in hand. I don't think we know. He has another Courser in hand, which will draw him cards, which will add Devotion. Which will add another Eidolon of Blossoms. Yeah, he's going to have an insane amount of cards. But so far, I don't know if he has like an absolute threat in his hand. It's going to be Hero's Downfall on the Soldier Pantheon. Does hurt. Especially his ability to draw cards. And another Hero's Downfall on the Fleecemane. And I do believe I make this trade with the Pridemate. That was huge, actually, taking down his Devotion. I don't know what he was thinking there. He doesn't play his other... Didn't he have another Courser in his hand? We're going to... Not draw into another card, though. At least that's something that we can give our guys first strike eventually. And that's significant. I think we still do just attack in. And another Eidolon of Blossom. So again, he's going to be able to go crazy here if he... I don't know why he's not doing this, why he's not tapping. And even the whip can start whipping stuff back. Because that adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 mana from the Nykthos Shrine of Nyx. And then untapping it again. Yep, there's the Eidolon. Draws him another Eidolon, which he'll be able to cast another Eidolon. Which will draw him plenty of more cards. But I still haven't seen a threat from him. Here I bet he just... Oh, a Doomwake Giant. That really, really hurts. Because that takes out my Bond-Kin before I have the opportunity to outlast him. So probably nothing I can do to come back from this. He's got 7 cards still in hand. Plenty of targets to whip back. A Courser and Eidolon, which actually trigger off the Doomwake. And again, he's finding lands on the top, which is pretty significant. I think he's going to have double or triple Nykthos Shrine of Nyx in his hand next turn. So he does have at least some cards that aren't relevant in that aspect. But this is going to get him back up in life total. Up to a 12 again. And we need to kill these Eidolons off. Still not quite up to killing Doomwake. Don't need this land. It's a Bow of Nylea, which I can't even cast. I think we need to go up in the land count. I don't think there's any way that I can go back for this. I'm going to concede it. See where our next land was 1 card away. So 21 lands isn't really working for us. I think that we need to go up in the count there. Suspension Field can take care of the... I love the Hunt the Weak, I love the Reclamation Sages. I love the Suspension Field. I love the Banishing Lights. Anything to take down his Devotion I think is good. We don't need a Bow of Nylea. I don't believe we need. I don't believe we need to trample through. I do like the Falconer. The Bond-Kin, not so much. We still have to go 6 cards down. Soldiers of Pantheons actually seem very weak against a deck that's going to be playing Courser Crew Fixes and the Sylvan Caryatids. So I'm going to take those out. I'm going to keep the Giant's Pridemate, something that can come big. Feat of Resistance is a little bit weaker. Oh, wait, he is running Hero's Downfall, so that's just a blowout. Ajani Steadfast seems fine. Satyr Grovedancer, I think, is the card I'm going to cut. We're really lower on creatures, though, but I think I just need to establish 1 big creature and then just go from there. Maybe I am high on the... I'm going to cut 1 of Hunt the Weak, and we'll put back in maybe 2 of Hunt the Weak. Maybe this card isn't as good as I'm giving it credit for. Maybe the Abzan Battle-Priest will cut and bring back in a Hunt the Weak. So I'm going to submit this. And yes, we'd like to play first. Decent hand, not the greatest. We need a creature. We need a faster creature. We're going to keep it, though. We have the Banishing Light to take care of one of his problematic cards. We'll Blossoming Wreath here. Pass the turn to him. So we need a 2-drop as soon as possible. Falconer's okay. Throw this Forest out. Actually, Falconer's pretty good against his deck. He's ramping pretty significantly. Getting there for 1. Still no threat. I think that we are just going to Heath here for a... It doesn't matter what we need double of. If we were to draw into double... No, we don't need double anything. So let's grab a Plains here. And we will Falconer. The next turn we can outlast it, or we can just feat. Yep, a Doomwake Giant, that's going to absolutely have to be Banishing Lighted. There's a Fleecemane Lion, though. We'll Temple to give us some information. At this point, a Grovedancer it's fine. I'm going to put it on top. Because it's going to allow us to Fleecemane and Grovedancer next turn. It's definitely going to be Banishing Light here. On the Doomwake. And there's one of his cards that's really good against us. Out of the way. Get in there for 2. Down to an 18. See if just a Courser. Courser finds him a land. That's annoying. Still has 3 mana open too for the possible Hero's Downfall. I want to keep up the anti-Hero's Downfall. He's 2 cards left in hand. This is what happens with the Green Devotion though. If they have no threats, they just have a bunch of like dirtles out that really don't do much. So I think the right play is going to be to Grovedancer or just Fleecemane Lion. I believe it's going to be, well, we can Hunt the Weak here. And that will not quite be enough to kill off. Yeah, it's going to be Fleecemane Lion. And I believe I will Outlast our Falconer and just hope that he doesn't have a Hero's Downfall. Or we can actually Grovedancer right now on the Falconer. I'd rather have the counter go on the Fleecemane though. I think we'll just use our mana and Outlast this guy. And then pass the turn. So there's a Nykthos Shrine of Nyx. Again, that's scary. But if he doesn't have any threat in his hand, then it's still not doing anything. Yeah, it's just a bunch of Caryatids. And at this point, I think I just keep up the Feat of Resistance. See, I Hunt the Weak on a Courser. That's probably a better play. Get in there for 7. No more free cards off the top of his library. He can definitely cast everything in his hand. But it's another Courser. And another Caryatid on top. So 1 card left in hand, and we know next draw is going to be very insignificant. So Pridemate here. Pridemate's kind of nice. But he's on a 2-turn clock. So I think I just Fleecemane Lion. Attacking with both of these. And keep the feet up. There's a land. And a whip on top. And we know that he's got a Sylvan Caryatid and 1 other in hand. So 1 unknown. Which again, we'll just keep the feet up. No point even playing it in a turn. It's just going to be a Grovedancer on the Fleecemane Lion. And then attempt to swing in for the win. Alright, so we win that one. He gets stuck with just a bunch of stuff that doesn't do anything. So, Bow of Nylea is kind of interesting versus Hornet Queen. I kind of want to bring it in just because it is some way to deal with the Queens, and Hornet Queen's got to be in his deck. So I think another Abzan Battle-Priest is not necessary here. And Hornet Queen, I guess the Bond-Kin does shut down Hornet Queen. I just don't want more stuff that Doomwake can deal with. I'm still thinking this is the right lineup. Trample doesn't seem too bad either. But it'd be, yeah, that slot's kind of clogged. So I'm gonna submit this. And it's a decent hand. We'll keep it. It's, again, these tap lands are kind of hurting this deck. I think they're worth it, though. See if he goes crazy. No first turn Elvish Mystic. That's a good sign for us. Will Blossoming Sands. Pass the turn. Then we have a Fleecemane Lion. Voicing Satyr, there's the rough card if he has a Nykthos Shrine of Nyx. Oh, now we have a Pridemate, but it's definitely the better card is going to be a Fleecemane Lion. And now we need to draw into a green source next turn, preferably. See if a Courser comes out here. It does, and he finds the land. Those are the draws you hate to see. And a Nightthrow Shrine of Nyx on top. And Elvish Mystic. Alright, so here he goes with the ramp again. We miss our land drop. I'm just going to go ahead and attack in with the Fleecemane Lion. He lets it go through. He knows that I have answers in this deck. So we'll go with another Fleecemane Lion. And yeah, that missing land drop is very rough. Ajani Steadfast will be nice if we can later on get it out. But Nightthrow Shrine of Nyx comes out here. Oh, wow. Yeah, that hurts big time. He can ramp like crazy here. So he can generate... Well, he doesn't generate anything. That's good for us. Again, no land. And I think we just continue to swing in. Lets it go through, getting sort of there for some free damage. Goes down to a 14. And I believe, I mean, we do have to worry about Heroes' downfalls, but we'll go ahead and... I think I'm just going to chuck out a Hardened Scales here. So another, he might be in the same problem he was last game, just Coursers galore and nothing to cast with it. So gaining 3 life, though that's negating my damage from one of my Fleecemanes. Yep, 2 cards left in hand. Reclamation Sage. Wow, he brought in a Reclamation Sage. Not quite sure. What did he see? And yeah, that works. 1 card in hand, though. We take 5 here. Kind of stalemating out until... There's our Reclamation Sage. It would be very, very nice if we ever get a land. I'm just going to Grovedancer here. Put on a Fleecemane. And I think we just leave everything back, unfortunately. Bile Blight, which is pretty good. That we know he's going to have it. I'll have to play around it. Which will be the Feat of Resistance. I can't really cast anything. Again, 1 unknown card left in the hand. Which, oh no, it's a Sylvan Caryatid. So we have all the information. It's a stalemate. Hopefully we draw a land here. Still no land. Very, very unfortunate. Can't really... If I play another Satyr Grovedancer, yeah, we can get the Fleecemanes above the Bile Blight range. But you can always Bile Blight the Satyr Grovedancers. But they've done their job. So now both of those are out of the range. And I think we just continue to keep stuff back. Okay, there's the Hornet Queen. I don't think we can do anything about a Hornet Queen. It'll just be game if he gets it out. It's going to give him way too many Death Touchers. And that's kind of a nice little trade here. I get an Elvish Mystic and a Reclamation Sage out of this. I'm not going to block anything else because I know he's got the Bile Blight. So we'll go Reclamation Sage and Elvish Mystic. Yeah, pilot out that he wanted to try to keep anything alive. And we still... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can do 8 damage to him. No, it's not going to be 10 fast enough. And with the Hornet Queen, the good news is these Feat of Resistance will help us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can get in there for 8. Blocks of the Charioteers. Got a Bow of Light still. Pridemate can block really nothing. I can't double Feat of Resistance. This puts a counter. Yeah, this very, very unfortunate. This horrible, horrible luck that we did not draw lands. I'm going to fix that. I'm going to put in 2 more lands. Probably 2 more forests. It seems like forests are the things we need to have untapped. And yeah, we'll just... I think I have to try to attack in. Should have attacked in, I guess, last turn. He's going to let it go through. Oh, that is lovely. That is really lovely because we can do it right now. Pro black. Get in there for 9. But it's the Hornet Queen. I don't know how we're going to race the Hornet Queen. It's Hardened Scales. I have to draw into a Hardened Scales next turn. No, and that still doesn't work because I don't have a way to get through both of them. So there's down to a 3. He's got a Hero's Downfall on top. He absolutely cast that Hornet Queen here. Can't quite get the Battle-Priest out. That puts way too many flyers. And we can get in there for just 6 damage. And we still don't draw into a source. So that is going to be game. I mean, given the opportunity to lose here. 9, 10. I can only do 10 damage anyway. Asking me a game. All right, so we'll go on to another match. I'll fix the lands here, and hopefully we can see some good games. This is Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Playing on a Budget. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Gathering Magic and check out our Playing on a Budget playlist, which contains every episode. Thanks again, and hope to see you soon.